Hello and welcome back to the channel. So today we're working on the final posture for our sun salutation beat, and that is Warrior One or Virabhadrasana A. So if you haven't seen my mountain pose or my chair pose tutorial, I recommend going back and watching those. So the mountain pose tutorial, I really talk about the placement of the feet in all four corners rooting in, which we need for our Warrior One posture. Then in the chair tutorial, I discuss the arms where the pinkies are rotating in or the hands are to the heart, and those arms for chair are the same for Warrior One. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're going to stand up, and I'll be turning kind of to both directions so you can see what's going on in the lower body. So I'm going to start with my left leg forward and my right leg back. Now we're going to set up the foot placements. I'm going to step back a little bit. Now you don't want your feet on a tight rope, which means that they're straight in line, because that can have a lot of imbalance issues, and then it's not going to work for your hips 9 times out of 10. What you want to do is take your back foot over slightly, so you almost have a heel to heel alignment, and then the back foot, again, this depends on your anatomy, is going to be turned in slightly. So let's see if I can. So it's going to be kind of at maybe a 45-degree angle, just kind of whatever works for you. The front leg, you get a deep bend here. Knee is right in line with the ankle. I love Warrior One because you get this strength happening in the front leg, and then this deep stretch through iliopsoas, through the calf, and all the way out through the ankle of that back leg. So for Warrior One, you're trying to square the hips, ribs, and shoulders toward this front leg. It may not be perfect, and that's totally fine. That's just the idea. Now the torso, you're not leaning back, you're not leaning forward. The shoulders are right over the hips. Now I have very long legs, so I can sink pretty deep into this, and it feels good. That's not the only way to do Warrior One. You can do Warrior One here. This is the same position. My shoulders are over my hips, my front knee is bent, my back leg is at a 45, hands at the heart. I still feel this engagement in the front leg, and I still feel a stretch in the back calf. Let's say you're sick, you're pregnant, you're not feeling super great today. What's another alternative for Warrior One? Anjaneyasana or low lunge. Getting the strength, getting the stretch, hips or shoulders are over the hips. Same thing, right? It's awesome. So you're in your core engaged. Feel your heart light and lifted, and the crown of the head is reaching up. So let's try that on the other side. So the right foot is forward, toes are facing front. The back foot, again, you could be here, bending that front leg, straighten the back, hands to the heart, or arms lifted. Or you could be here. Again, not leaning forward, not leaning back, shoulders right over the torso, square hips, ribs, and shoulders. Sometimes I actually like to place my hands on my ribs and hips to square it off. Now with the pelvis, again, just like we talked about in the chair, you don't want to be overarching here. You don't want to be overly tucking. You want to have a nice neutral spine with the core engaged. Arms are lifted. Maybe you sink down a little bit here. Or you can come to that kneeling variation. Now for Warrior One, it can be, I'm going to talk a little bit about the transition and how to get into it. So typically it's from a downward facing dog position where maybe you lift one leg up, you bring it through, seal off the back foot, use your back muscles, and rise up. So for me, that works for my body. For your body, let's say you're in down dog, maybe you can't lift the leg very high, maybe you step your foot and it's here. So you pick the foot up, place it forward, maybe even this back foot steps in slightly, and you rise up and you're in your Warrior One here. So play around with it, because your body and your anatomy is going to be totally different from my body and my anatomy, and your body today might feel different than it will tomorrow. So just play around with it. Maybe sometimes you just work with the arms. Maybe sometimes you just work with the legs. I want you to really notice from head to toe what is going on in the body. How does it feel? Does it feel light and airy? Does it feel stiff and hard? How does it feel? And then maybe you kind of play around and adjust what you need. All right, I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and let me know what tutorial you'd like to see next time. All right, I'll see you later. Thank you for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're getting stronger in your yoga practice each week. Like this video and subscribe for weekly yoga videos, and comment down below on videos that you would like to see in the future. And if you're looking to deepen your practice, you need help with nutrition coaching, or even strength and conditioning, check out my website at michellehinsonharris.com. The link will be down below for all of my coaching packages. And if you're also looking for exclusive content sent to your inbox each week, such as blog posts, recipes, breakdown of certain yoga postures, then subscribe to my email list at the website as well, michellehinsonharris.com. Again, thank you so much, and namaste.